Right, warm welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you have been doing well whilst I've been gone. It's been about a month or two now, but yeah, I'm back and going to be here making videos again, and I'm looking forward to what's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks and months. But yeah, I'm back. Going to be having lots of content coming out once again. Probably one, maybe two videos per week, but I'm going to try and make sure I get at least one video out every week. And yeah, so we're going to kick off with some Kenya Airways. Going to be flying today from Nairobi over to New York, the new flagship route. It's going to take us about 15 hours, but today with the winds, it's taking about 14 hours and 20 minutes over to New York, flying over towards West Africa, then north past Gibraltar, over across the Atlantic and into New York. And you can see here, night time in Nairobi is about 11:30 local time. I'm going to be departing here from Terminal 1A, Gate 14, and we'll be flying off runway 06. So, very straightforward, just got to get everything set up, got the catering, loading everything on board. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you've all been well. Without any further wastage of time, let's get into the cockpit and get things set up and ready to go off to New York. So let's head into the cockpit. We got ground power connected already, and we got the IRSs to start aligning. There we go, they're gonna be finished aligning in 4 minutes. Perfect. Got the nav and logo lights on. We'll scar up here, we'll get the window heats. Hydraulics can get turned over to auto, just so they're ready to go once we push back. Over panel, we'll get some lights up here, turn the dome light up as well, master brightness can go up. Turn the glare shield and front panel as well, looking good. And let's head over here, keep the cooling, recirc fans, packs and trim can come on. And it's looking fine up there, everything else is looking good. Alright, let's head down here to the FMC and we'll head to the route page. Company route, we'll enter into here. With that entered, our call sign KJFK. Execute that, we're going to be departing off runway 06, and we'll be departing on the NACAT 3 Bravo departure, which I think I've already, no I haven't. There it is, NACAT 3 Bravo. And execute that, looking good. Cruise altitude today is going to be flight level 360. That's going to be our final cruise altitude. And for cruise speed, we are looking at, let's see here on SimBrief. We're looking to be cruising at Mach 0.87 today. Perfect, enter that into there, thrust limit, takeoff is set. Okay, so everything's entered into there. You can get the legs page, go back to the CDU, and thrust opened up on there. And initial climb will be 9,000 feet. Set down to our EFB, we'll initialize the flights. I've already got all the aircraft config stuff done. So you can see here, packs 194, that's our 0 fuel weight there, 155.5, 92.2 tons of fuel, and 1.2 tons of landing fuel on board. And that's how we're looking for our flights over in the galley. Got a long range alpha, there's a galley code there. Got with us 12 cabin crew, 4 flight deck crew, 2 captains, 2 first officers is how it's operated IRL. And yeah, cargo on board today 11.1 tons, so not too heavy. But yeah, that's our aircraft config. We'll head to the performance page. Get runway 06 on there. It is dry outside. Currently just got some few clouds showing partly cloud. There's going to be some turbulence on departure there. And QNH is 1021. Let's get that set now before I forget about that. Outside air temperature is 21 degrees Celsius, that's correct. Anti-icing off, reverses all options. Flaps 15. And the winds are 80 at 9 knots. Calculate that. V1 152, VR 171, V2 174. Takeoff trim, wants it to be 10. Can set that now to 10. There we go. I can see the RS is aligned now. Perfect. Let's get the fuel pumps all turned on. Anti-icing to auto. Generator control switches on. And all of that. Looking good. We'll get the beacon. APU to start, so make sure we got all the doors closed up and armed. There we go. We can get the ground handling guys to drive off. And if we head over to the menu, ground services, plan pushback. I believe I have one planned already. There we go.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready. Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
There you go, the pushback tug is on its way. So we're going to be getting in some weather cells just off the shores of Lake Victoria, on the west sides of Kenya.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
The rest of the flight is looking fairly smooth as of right now, up until we get over the Atlantic. And also to note, this is a 787-9. Obviously, Kenya Airways in real life operates a 787-8, so that's the only thing with there. Obviously, we don't have a good -8 for X-plane, so it's a -9. There's not much of a difference. Everything else is the same, apart from just the capacity and the length of the aircraft. Really, a few details. Nothing too major that's different. There we go, jetway is confirmed disconnected. Get the flight directors on. We will get 174 plugs in. can get LNAV armed. And we'll release the parking brake.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
And get engine number 1 started off first. Okay, got a good start on engine number 1. Let's go ahead and get engine number 2 started up. So we got 2 good starts.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, the parking brakes set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
And you can get the AP gens turned off. You can get the AP turned off. I've got to get the right engine and left engine hydraulics. Oh, it's error, that should be L. Right there. So the flaps set 15.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Okay, he's disconnected. We have got the flaps just setting 15 now. So the flaps are there set at 15. Perfect. It's cleared off to the right. And get our taxi light turned on. And then we're going to be taxiing out to runway 06. And let's look at the chart right here. I'm going to take Juliet, left on Golf, and the right on Kilo. That will be that's runway 06, right to line up. So go ahead and release the brake there and get ourselves taxied around the main apron to Juliet and off to runway 06. Get the runway turn-offs. I'm gonna go straight here on Golf, and then I'll make a right onto Kilo. I'm just going to turn the tilt axis off actually, because it doesn't seem to be helping. And here's our right onto Kilo. And I can see the lights of Nairobi CBD. And let's get ourselves lined up here on runway 06. Get the line lights turned on. Taxi light can come off, wing light can come on, strobe light can come on. And get runway turn-offs turned off there.
Approaching 06. On runway 06.
Alright, we'll line up on runway 06. Just run through everything quickly. So APU is off. Cabin chime, all the lights as they should be. Also brake set to RTO. Cool, looks like we're ready to go. Flaps at 15. And the trim is set as well. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Release brake and we'll advance throttles forwards. Alright, Togo set. Airspeed's coming alive.
80 knots.
There we go, passing 80. V1. Airsaids.
Positive rate.
Gears going up. Engage LNAV. auto throttle and vertical speed. Get the nose light turned off. And there we go, off Nairobi, so it's looking beautiful there, the lights in the background. Okay, let's get 360 plugs in. And then we can get the speed up to 200. I'll get flaps set to 10. And then we'll be able to engage VNAV. Flap set to position 5. Position 1. So making our left turn back out towards Knockout, and then we'll be off on our way. Get flaps cleaned up completely. Don't know why we just lost a bit of altitude there. VNAV's doing its own thing. We can get the landing lights turned off and the wing light can turn off as well. There you can see JKIA off on our left side, vaguely through the clouds. You can see Wilson Airport as well. I guess standard pressure. And there's the beautiful city of Nairobi on our left side there below us. I think the extended night lighting is having a little bit of an issue. I have to reinstall that. It's just loading in small chunks at a time. Well, there we go, guys. There's our departure out of Nairobi. It was a beautiful departure there with the city lights in the background behind. And I hope you guys enjoyed that departure. But we're going to keep flying now. 14 hours time, we'll be on the ground in New York in time for breakfast, as they say. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the departure. I'll see you 14 hours from now. Not really, but it'll be a couple of minutes for you guys after the cruise cinematics. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in a bit on our arrival into New York. Hello guys, welcome back into the flight deck. 13 and a bit hours after we left off from our departure out of Nairobi. We are currently on our arrival phase into New York. We're descending now to 8,000 feet. We've already got local pressure set and we're not too far out of New York John F. Kennedy International Airport currently. Right now we're inbound to be arriving on runway 31 left, and if we look here, we flew the Parch 3-star SAE transition, flying for the ILS 31 left. New York's off there just in the distance, and timing is looking good. Sunrise right now, you can see the sun there on the horizon. So yeah, the flight's gone smoothly so far, no issues popped up, and the weather was interesting over parts of North Africa near Gibraltar, but apart from that the weather hasn't been too bad. Right now for our landing into New York we're looking for about maybe 8 knots of wind from the last time I checked the weather. And right now I've just checked again, it's updated, so we're looking at 2504 knots currently in New York. So here, got the performance landing data, 3-1 left, runway conditions are good. The wind's 2505 knots, outside air temperature is 11 degrees Celsius, the QH1025, and there's our landing weight 156.7 tons, which was calculated in the aircraft configure right here, got that from there. Auto brake 1 today, spoilers are auto, full reverses, anti-icing off, flaps 30, and we're adding 5 knots to VREF, and that gives us a VREF of 139, flaps 30. Alright, let's get auto brake 1 armed, and everything else up top is looking good. We got the radio minimum set there to 200 as per the chart. And you see that's what we're going to be turning for our final from a 3-1 left. Can't see the airport quite yet. Alright, we're coming up on Robber now, and we'll make our right turn. Then from there, we'll be off to Zax, and then we'll be on to the final wireless 3-1 left. There we have passed 10,000 feet, so we can get our landing lights turned on. Okay, so we've got 22 nautical miles left to go to Zax. Let's throw out some speed brakes to help us slow down to 220 knots. Not too long to go from now, we will be on the ground in New York. I'm gonna get flaps once up. So once we're about 5 nautical miles from Zax, I'll get slowed down to about 180 knots. Then we'll gradually take it down to our VREF of 139. This is a beautiful morning arrival into New York. Love it. Sunrise in the background. Lights of New York still on. And there we go, off in the distance. You can see the John F. Kennedy International Airport. Okay, we'll start getting ourselves slowed down. We'll get 210 knots plugged in. So you want to be 1,800 feet at Zax. But I'm going to leave us at 2,000 feet just for the time being. Okay, flaps 5. On the speed brake for the time being, we shouldn't need to use it. I guess 180 knots. Just actually, there's one thing I've forgotten to do. That's frequency 11.35. Yeah, 111.35. Let's get that in there, and then we can engage localizer. I forgot the Magknight's still obviously it's using the default FMC. Get the flaps down to 20. On the glide slope. Get ourselves down to 150. Flaps 25. Gear down. Nose light can come on.
Too low. Gear.
Gear, yeah, the gear's down. Got 3 green. Let's go final approach speed 139 plugged in. We get flaps 30, speed brakes armed, gears down 3 green, auto brakes at 1, flaps 30. We got land lights turned on. Everything's looking good. Cabin is advised. You can see Manhattan off in the distance behind us. Not behind us, in front of us. Alright guys, then we get ready to take over manual control of the aircraft. Okay, my throttles. And all power disengaged. Some feet stabilized. Missed approach altitude is set.
Approaching 3-1 left.
Okay, we're down. Reverse is out. Speed brake is out. 8 knots with still reverses.
5,000 feet remaining.
We'll get manual braking. The taxi light turned on. The land lights can come off and strobe light can come off as well. Welcome to New York, John F. Kennedy International Airport, guys. Disarm the auto brake. Welcome guys, here on the ground in John F. Kennedy International Airport. I don't know why the landing rate didn't show up on the screen there, but from checking the ACARS here, you can see landing rate was minus 110 feet per minute. That was 0.98 Gs. What a way to finish off a long 15-hour flight. Let's get the AP fired up. We're going to be taxing ourselves over to Terminal 4. So we're going to continue ahead here on, I believe this is Alpha, and then we'll take the Kilo Foxtrot Kilo Golf intersection going into the apron there for Terminal 4. Let's see, we'll take gate 24, 26, or 22, one of those ones up there at the top. And don't forget to get the flaps cleaned up. Welcome to New York, on time in the morning. Here it is, ET 12 Zulu, which put the local time in New York's minus 5 hours, so 7 AM in the morning here in New York. Get the AP gens off. And let's continue around here to our gates up there. It's looking beautiful, guys, with the sun up there in the distance. Alright, Kilo Golf, we'll take Kilo Foxtrot into the ramp. Oh, actually no, we'll take Kilo Echo. Oh no, I've made a mistake there. Yeah, we'll need to take Kilo Foxtrot. My bad, guys. Yes, forget that happens. Now we're gonna turn off lights, turned off, and we'll get ourselves taxied all the way up here to. I reckon we can take 2-4. Let's go watch the speed there. Okay, gate number 24, here we are, taxi light can come off. There we are, guys. Park and brake set. AP gen is on. We can get the engine fuel control switches off there. Yeah, engines are shutting down. Get the beacon light turned off. Alright guys, there we go. On the ground here in New York. Had a flight time. Flight time was 14 hours 30 minutes, I believe, and the block time was about 15 minutes longer than that, so not too shabby. We actually managed to arrive a bit faster than we would have been scheduled to. Well guys, here we are in New York. Beautiful morning here in New York, and I parked up here, gate 24 at Terminal 4, International Terminal. That was a beautiful flight over from Nairobi, and I hope you guys did enjoy that. We're doing the return flight back to Nairobi next week probably, so stay tuned for that one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and the Discord link is in the description, so feel free to go and join the Discord there for new video updates, other updates to do with the channel, and yeah, just interact with me and other people in the community. So don't forget to join the Discord, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you did enjoy, and stay tuned for the replays coming up next. And that's all for this video. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I'll see you in the skies, and stay safe out there, and take care. Bye bye.